My name is Lawrence Herrera, the co-owner of the Performance Ranch. Cowboy and I are business partners here. We came to the idea of the Performance Ranch about a little over 3 years ago. It was actually right towards the New Year's Eve of 2016. Him and I had a meeting, and it was just, we talked about kind of what we wanted to achieve as professionals overall in the industry and what we wanted to do together, because he had been training with me at the time for about 3 years. Been on a pretty good win streak and seen some good results, and that was kind of our idea. Is like we want to be able to do this for more people, not just fighters, but people overall. Get people achieving goals that they really want to achieve. People that have these ideas that maybe they want to go run a marathon or go do a 5K or do a mountain bike ride. It's something like that, you know, whether they're in, fighting or whatever it is. We really wanted to give them something to do. So I used a lot of my experience in the past. I've been doing this since 2003. And as a former Nike trainer, we talked a lot about the athlete-centered approach to training. And I wanted to make that idea more of a reality. So using that knowledge and that experience that I've had of doing the Nike stuff, I really wanted to bring that to a gym. And looking at it overall, it's strength and conditioning, nutrition, mindfulness, sleep, and recovery. Those things are so impactful on somebody that they can really change their life, change what they do, change how they do it. So because of that, that was the idea. That's how we started the whole thing with the Performance Ranch. We had introduced that to a lot of the fighters that he brings in, to himself, and we saw it as a very good idea for bringing it to real life. So at the Performance Ranch, we have 5 coaches, 1 bodywork therapist, and the way we work together, we do it all as a team. We sit down and we talk about our client's goals with the client through a strategy session. In that strategy session, we formulate a plan because we look at their times that they are available. We look at what their goals are. We do a movement screen as well, so we kind of see what the client does and wants before we even do a workout. And with that, we can build a solid plan for that client. And amongst the coaches, we share the plan on an online platform called Train Heroic. That platform is an app that's on the athlete's phone as well as on our iPads. And with the program itself, it obviously will change every day, possibly each week, each month. But it's all based on what that client wants and what they need. And that's how we can kind of work together as a team. And we talk with our body fit therapist a lot to kind of let him know what's going on with the client, if any injuries start to come up or any of those types of issues the client may have. We also we do reach out to their sport coach as well. So we do get a lot of athletes in here, whether they're high school athletes, whether they are pro athletes as MMA fighters, cyclists, endurance athletes, triathletes. We reach out to their coaches and we talk to them. We kind of see what issues they may be having, whether it's in the gym or outside of the field, outside while they're swimming, whatever it is. And with that, we develop that plan. We come to the best idea of what that client needs, and from there we continue with our training process throughout the whole thing. So that overall is probably the foundation of our planning. Then it leads into other types of movement screens and athletic screens that they may need for whether it's a college that they're trying to get into, or they're a professional athlete and we're trying to keep track of how fast they run, how high they jump. So with that, that's kind of what we do for our athletes. For our everyday regular client, which is the majority of our clientele here, we use a lot of other things. We use, whether they are a cyclist or a runner, or they are just somebody that wants to be active outside and they want to go hike more, or they want to spend more time with their kids. We kind of just talk. We just talk with them. We kind of see, okay, how do you feel overall? How is your body feeling? How's that movement starting to feel? Is your back starting to hurt still, or do you feel your knee getting better? Those are all questions we ask every single time that client walks in the door, and we tend to see very good results pretty quickly. I mean, it's within a session or two, they come to us and say, you know what, my back doesn't hurt anymore. Or, I haven't thought about my knee pain in quite some time now. And that tends to lead them into doing other things, whether it's now they want to do go from a 5K because that's all they've ever done, and now they want to go do a marathon because their body's ready for it. So no matter what, we take this planning, we take the program itself, and we really work with the client to develop something that's going to take them to that next level that they may have thought they never would actually achieve, but now they have achieved it. And we just keep working with them every day to kind of see how we can make them better.